let's see. Are we live? I think we should be. We are. Okay. Now I just need to grab the link, copy, and we go to the Discord. Is it shift enter to, yes, okay. Publish. Yes, alright. We did the Discord. Now we go to Twitter. This is what we do at the beginning of every stream. Now, why? Okay. We go to Twitter. Why am I not able to pull up? Hold on. Let's see, live playing a silly little gnome civilization game. And we'll go, I'd love to see you there. Make it nice and friendly. Okay, that's going. Now, can I pull up chat? Aha! Ah! It's Banana! There we go. I could see it. You can see your messages on screen. Kate, I think I changed something with the chat messages so that they can be seen. And yes, I'm going live a day early because I think Thursdays are actually going to work better. I knew that my schedule was maybe going to change at some point and I wouldn't be able to stream on Fridays anymore, which is kind of what happened last week. And so that's why we're streaming this week. Also, I'll just keep it real with y'all. I have dealt with anxiety for about the past 2 years and it's been pretty good. I've gotten pretty good at being able to manage it, but these last 2 weeks it's been starting to come back a little bit more. So last week the reason I didn't stream is because of that, but also my schedule is changing so I can't stream on Fridays. So if there's ever times where I cancel a stream, it might be because I've got something going on, or it might be that I'm just feeling too anxious to be able to stream. That's kind of why I like making videos more than I do streaming, because there's less stress. But I want to be able to stream. I want to be able to connect with chat, with people hanging out and stream, with the community that's supporting the channel. So if sometimes I will choose to take care of my personal health over streaming, but if I'm feeling up to it, like tonight, I'm feeling like playing a game and hanging out. So we're doing that tonight. But I hope you feel better. Thank you, Bunana. Very kind of you. Yeah, I'm feeling great this week. This week's been a lot better. Hence the stream. Now here's the slightly awkward thing. You can hear the game music in the background, I assume. The thing is, when I alt-tab, the game sometimes crashes. So, I'm gonna click into the game. It didn't crash! Let's freaking go, okay. And now we go to the game. Welcome to Gnomoria. This is a game that, I don't know when it came out. It's very old style, but it's called Gnomoria. I played it as a kid. I want to say this came out in 2016, but it's made in an older style. The music's 8-bit. It's pixel art. I like the art a lot. But when I played it as a kid, I could never play it on anything but peaceful mode because my gnomes, there's monsters that'll come and attack. You have to defend your little gnome kingdom. And my gnomes would die. And I'd get so upset. And so I could only play in peaceful. And I remember I've been wanting to play this game for a while, so there was one weekend where I was like, I'm gonna chill and I'm gonna play this game, and it's harder. It's still hard. And so I was like, you know what? Let's do this on stream. Let's see how far I can get. I figured out a couple things that have gone wrong in the past. And part of that is not having enough bandages so that when my gnomes get hurt from fighting goblins, they can't heal. Going too deep down, you can kind of see that it's when you go down here, you'll be able to start seeing some like rock and stuff, but if you go down too deep, you start finding skeletons and zombies, and my gnomes aren't strong enough to fight them early on. So I need to get a tailor up as soon as possible so that my gnomes can get healed and set up a hospital. And then I also need to be able to get them better armor, but in order to do that, we do have to go deeper. So, yep, that's what we'll be doing. But before I get into playing the game, I do need to thank, I believe it's pronounced Aramsi. If I got it wrong, I'm so sorry. But they joined as a member between times of streaming. So thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. With that, I think we're ready to start this game. So, first thing we need to do, we need to get some stuff set up. If I right click here, I've got access to a bunch of things. We're going to designate an area for a pasture. We have our little yaks here. And where do we want base? Usually I just dig into a mountain, and that's pretty good. So I think we're going to be digging into this mountain. And then let's get a view here. We need a place for a grove and farms. I think we'll probably have the groves be just back here. This is a little bit more flat. This is just a sheer cliff. It's really a pain to mine down these mountains because you have to get rid of the flooring and you have to get rid of the blocks. And this game is slightly glitchy where if I told the gnomes to get rid of all of this land right here, then they wouldn't do it in the right order and they'd end up leaving floating blocks. So I tend to try not to destroy any land. But we might have to. Like, look at all of these ramps. My goodness. I think we'll have our farming over here and the trees back there. So, where do we want our pasture? Probably down in this area. So let's make a pasture here. These forageables in the way, but that's okay. Yaks. Boom. And then we'll just have, honestly, Zachary asks, so Yobliss, be honest. Honnet was your least favorite character in an Octopath series, right? Ooh, that's a good question. I think it might... Okay, it depends on what you're asking. If you're talking about in terms of game mechanics, it's like a tie between Tressa and Honnet. If you're talking about story, it's Tressa. Which I know... Tressa's story is great. And actually, I would have originally said Honnet. Except that as I made my video on the game, I came to really appreciate Honnet's story, and so it changed. But, like, I think Honnet's really unique. I just never was able to use her. In terms of use, yes, I didn't use Honnet a ton. So, like, you could say that she was then my least favorite, because, like, Tressa does have, like, hired help and stuff, but I've always struggled feeling like that's kind of cheaty. But Honnet's beasts and stuff make her really unique, and I think, like, if I had to choose between her and Ulbrich, if I did another run, I'd definitely try her out. But I just wasn't willing to, like, try out the mechanic with the beasts. And I didn't even use Ulbrich either. I never used the, like, challenge or provoke in the first game. And I'm just clearing stuff out here. You can see what I'm doing. I'm gonna get some forageables. So we got cotton here. We'll be able to make a farm out of this stuff. But yeah. So it's hard to say, because I literally just chose Ulbrich because he was higher level, and I just leveled him up so I could get side quests done. And that's literally it. I never had him on my team. So, actually, is Ulbrich... I don't know. I've come to appreciate all of them. But I can't be sure which one would be my least favorite. So cool to hear your opinion. Well, thanks. I think that they're just useful in different ways, but in terms of, like, what I personally like I definitely just had... My main team was my favorite. It was Therion, Primrose, Ophelia, Cyrus. Those were my favorites. I did like Alphen, just not as much as everyone else. But then when it comes to Ulbrich, Hana, and Tressa, like, I just never ended up using them on my team, so I don't know. Okay, I think that should be good for forageables for now. We're gonna get some cotton seed to be able to plant that. And then there's a lot of trees here. Maybe we just make this... No, we'll just make this the tree area. And then down here we'll do the farms. Once this is clear, okay, we are gonna need to replace this flooring. But I don't have any soil yet, so hold on. Let's get the mining guys going. We'll do... Yeah, that should be good. And then... Where do I want the rooms? Let's do like this. And we'll do like a 9x9. What are the other JRPGs you have played? Are you into any Final Fantasy games? I have never played Final Fantasy. I don't know anything about that series, but I think it would be cool to get into it at some point because I've never played it, you know? Oh wait, no. We need to make this. Hold on. Cancel. There we go. Then the 9x9 will work. I've played Chrono Trigger. And besides that, I've honestly not played very many JRPGs. But it's something I want to get into more. So I've bought Triangle Strategy, and I'd like to play that at some point. But I'm editing the Octopath series right now, so I'm not able to do that. But at some point, I'd like to play that and have that as a series on the channel. And then I think it'd be cool to get into the Persona series, into Final Fantasy. Like, I have so many games on my list. Chrono Trigger's an all-time great game. I absolutely agree. And I also want to replay that one, because I haven't played that one since I was a kid. Like, I remember I defeated Lavos and all that, but, like, I don't remember a ton about the story itself, so I think it'd be cool to re-experience that, like, as an adult. Do we do another... Let's make this, like, a 18. We'll make this our kitchen. Yeah. At some point, I'm going to make personal quarters for the gnomes. Oh, I got this. Oof, hold on. Yeah, that works. I need to make like a personal bedroom for the gnomes, but I realized when I was playing this that I was doing that too soon before getting bandages and stuff for the gnomes. And so it ended up being a problem where basically you have to prioritize things. So our priority right now... Oh, this is going to bother me. Hold on. We'll do that. We need to get a crude workbench, and we need to get our carpentry and mason stuff up so that we can then make a butcher to get a bone needle, and that will make us... We can get the tailor. Triangle Strategy was kind of disappointing for me. It was just okay. See, I've seen a lot of mixed things on it, but I've gathered enough without spoiling stuff for myself that I think I'll like it, but we'll see. It might be something where I don't end up totally loving it. I'm not expecting it to be another Octopath. I know that was kind of a gem that I stumbled upon, but you don't have to totally be in love with the game in order to enjoy it. So I'm interested to see how it'll be for me. Sorry if I'm ruining your gameplay flow by talking. No. No, I love interacting with people in chat. The thing with this game is once I get everything going, I'll be able to chat more. I have to set everything up and make sure all of my gnomes are doing something right now. So like right now our builders are idle. And I also need to go through, you just have to set up and then you're fine. I have to go in here and see which of things my gnomes are most proficient in and like get their job priorities right so that everything will go smoothly. Will you play the Octopath phone game? I've thought about it, but I'm honestly not sure. If I could emulate it, maybe, or if I could get a capture card so I could capture from my phone. But I just don't think I could. I think somehow I'd want to make content on it, even if it's just a review after I've played. But also, I know it's a bit of a gacha game, and so I'm like, do I want to do that? Like, I'm not quite sure. Okay, this guy's a woodworker, so we're gonna have the Grove Bees top priority and then workshop. I am interested in it for the lore though. So I've thought about it, but we'll see. At this point, my game list is just so long, and I take so long to edit things that I think I've got content for years already. So we'll see if I ever end up getting to it. I can also make this guy... Usually anything like above 10 or 12 is what I kind of go for. So I think that's going to be good. There's a lot of gameplay for a gacha. It's very fun too. And F2P friendly. What's F2P friendly? Probably could use BlueStacks to play on PC. Oh, okay. Yeah, I might be interested in that. And honestly, maybe that's something I could stream. I know, I'll have to think on that one. So this guy, yeah. Let's make the pasture another higher one. We'll get the tinkering and mechanic up here. Free to play, got it. I've never seen that, oh, what is it called? It's a shortcut, I guess. So good to know. Now I know. That is another perk, you're right. That it's free to play. Okay, let's have this guy, we'll do hospital next, then agriculture. And then farming. We'll have mining be the last building. And then hauling, I am going to move up above pasture. Okay, this guy's done. Acronym, that's what it is! Yes. Thank you. I couldn't think of it. Sometimes your mind blinks. I'm like, I know that's a word. I wonder if that, you know how people that are bilingual, they say they'll have that thing where they can like remember the word in another language, but they can't remember it in like the language they're trying to speak. I wonder if that would ever happen to me, because I do that just with English. So I wonder if it's like I would be that word, like acronym, if I could remember that in another language but not English, that'd be infuriating. Alright, so this guy's custom now. Let's get our other woodcutter. Let's see what this guy's got. Because once I'm able to get a bunch of my gnomes able to do different things, we should have it where our gnomes aren't ever idle, which means we have maximized productivity. He's got a little bit in agriculture, mechanic and tinkering, miscellaneous craft, that's good. Good to have that. A little bit of metalwork, and then obviously most proficient in wood cutting stuff. So this guy we're gonna do, because you get 2 of every type except for the rancher. So I'm gonna have workshop as top and grove. We'll invert that. Oh my gosh, Stream Elements is working now. I think, okay, I have Stream Elements open. That's something I was testing this stream. I've had these chat commands for forever, but they've never worked on stream. And I guess I have to have it Stream Elements open as a tab and then it works. That's so funny. So I think you guys should be able to do, try ! Parry. Let's see if that works, because that's one of the custom commands I put in, but I've never been able to test it. The link doesn't work? That's an old link. Hold on. Oh, if I alt-tab, the game's gonna go down. I'll fix it after stream. But yeah, that's before I changed my @ on Twitter, so good to know. Thank you for telling me, Mirrorwing. Alright, I think we're gonna have this guy be... The agriculture is gonna be up there a bit more. Farming. Oh, we do need hauling up higher, though. And then we'll do... Let's do hospital. Mechanic, tinker. Pasture. Mining. And then I don't think we had much on building, right? Yeah, maybe actually we move building to the bottom. And then that guy's done. And then, yeah, we'll do our rancher. Of course, top priority is going to be the pasture. And then we'll do workshop. Workshop is just any of the, like, workbench places. So like we'll have a butcher at some point. So if they're not tending to the animals, then they'll be like doing stuff at the butcher or maybe making food and stuff. Depends on what they've got. So let's see. Nope. Hold on. Yeah, butchery. Agriculture, they do have stuff in cooking. And we'll turn on brewing as well. I won't do horticulture. Because I don't want my gnomes getting too lost. We should have hospital hire for this guy. Yeah, we'll do hospital there because he's got 12 on the medic. Do engineering and tinkering. I don't think... Weapon crafting and blacksmith. Ooh, smelting. That's good. Oh, okay. That's really good. How are they on building? Alright. We'll do building, then hauling, then mechanic, then tinker, and we'll just do mining at the bottom, and I'm fine with that order. Alright, one of our miners, mining obviously, then workshop. And then let's see what else they're proficient in. I really just want to get to the point where I don't have to be afraid of so many of my gnomes dying. Because I've never been able to do that in this game. I'll turn on construction. Okay, hospital is a higher priority here. We're just doing that. This guy's are really going to be... What's this guy's name? Tillich. Tillich's going to be our medic. Animal husbandry. Prospecting. Yeah, we'll do weaving. I might have to go back through and edit some of this at some point. Let's do pasture next? No. Well, building, then hauling, then we'll do the pasture. Nah, we need to have more farm and grove up there and agriculture. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright, we've got 3 more to go, and then the builders. Mining, top priority. Wait, no, we're gonna workshop for this guy. That's right. And then let's go down here. This part's boring, I'll be honest, guys, but don't worry. In a minute, our gnomes are gonna be going at it. We'll begin building our empire. This guy's also gonna have hospital as a high priority. Why are our 2 miners the the best ones? Maybe we have one as a caretaker. Ooh, let's do that. Hold on, this guy's name is Merdugo. You're gonna be caretaker, and Tillich's gonna be the medic. Oh, but he's also good at but the other guy's better at caretaking. Boom. And where'd Merdugo go? Oh, we have to open this all up again. It's fine. It's fine. And then miscellaneous, did we want them in construction? No. No indeed. I got this coconut milk tea today, and it's so good. But it's caffeinated, and caffeine can... I don't know if it's for everyone, but for me, it definitely can make anxiety worse. So I was like, wait a minute, why did I buy this? Not the smartest decision on the part of Picture Me Bliss, but that's okay. No, we don't want you doing... We want you to be focusing on the stone stuff. They are so good at armor crafting, though. So that's gonna be good. Even though they're good at weaving and tailoring, I think, yeah, I want them to be able to focus on certain things over others. Okay. Got it. So we're gonna do mechanic and tinkering. And then pasture. They're also good at hauling, though. We'll do that above mechanic and tinker. No, we'll do it below. And then put this at the bottom. That should be good. Okay. On to our farmers. That sucks you lost your work editing the other day. Hopefully you were able to catch up on it again. Also, is Overwatch a dying game? I believe OW is Overwatch. I'll answer the Overwatch game. I don't know. I've never played Overwatch. I tried it like once. I got through the training, played like 2 games, and that was it. I feel like I haven't heard about it as much, so I want to say that it is dying. But yes, the work I lost the other day, I'll be honest. So I was doing some animations for the next video that's coming out, and it was a harder part that I had just done. A little bit more animation than normal, because usually it's the stick figures, but I had to animate something else with it. So that was frustrating. So I took a break and I finished. I have like 5 more minutes of subtitling to do, and then now I need to go back through and do the animations. So yes, I was able to still get a lot of work done, and now I know what the animation needs to look like, so hopefully I'll be able to get that done quicker. Sure. No, we won't turn that guy as a medic. But yeah, hopefully I'll be able to get most of it done this weekend. But it's like a 50-minute video, and I had to do subtitles for 3 people. So it's gonna be for a lot of people. But why did I say it like that? This video is gonna have more than just me. I did it with my friends, so for some reason I thought you played Overwatch. Well, maybe it's Valo. Yeah, I play Valo. So yeah, it should be a really fun video. I put a lot of work into it, and I think it's gonna be, I think you guys will really enjoy it. It's hilarious in my opinion, but maybe that's because it's me and my friends. But yeah, it's been taking me longer than I've wanted to get done. But you know what? Good things take time. What do we want this guy? Workshop. Mechanic, tinker. Honestly, I could care less about the rest. Hospital could be at the bottom. Maybe we get like Grove up here, and mining's gonna be like here. That should be fine. Did we have anything in like ranching or nah, not really. Okay. Another farmer, then onto our builders. Yeah, in terms of Valo, I know you didn't ask if you thought Valo was dying or not, but I've seen a lot of discussion on it. And I think it just comes down to creativity. People are just getting stuck into just grinding ranked and just posting stuff on that. And there's just so many people that you could watch do the rank grind, right? So I think at its core, video games are meant as a medium for hanging out with friends, for having fun with people, right? So I think if you lean into that more, whether it's doing silly challenges or just having fun playing ranked with your friends, I think that can really make a difference in the content in that area. And that applies to any game. If you can have fun doing it, if you personally are having fun, if you don't get stuck in the grind or like making content like mindset, but rather you having fun and you just like either happen to be making content or are doing it for a purpose, whether or not that's to like make a change in the world or to make people's day better or something. If you keep that in mind first and foremost, your content's going to be better. And I don't think you have to ever worry about running out of ideas. We'll do farm top here, and then we'll do workshop. This guy's good at weaving and tailoring. I like it. I agree with you on that one, yeah. I think a lot of people get stuck in the like, oh, I want to be rich. Or like, oh, I gotta get the most views. But personally, I don't think views matter. Especially depending on the niche. Depending on what niche you're in, you're just not gonna get as many views. But for the people that are interested in what you're doing, in the niche you're in, if you make the best content you can for the sake of enjoying it, and for the sake of making something new and creating, it's gonna be better. People will like watching it. And I think then you'll start to see success based off that. I don't know. I could be wrong. But I've always seen like the trying to get as many views as possible. That's just not personally my motto, I guess. I think grinding for views just doesn't work for me. I'd rather just create and have fun with that. And I think me having fun with that shows through in the videos. Anyway, I'm getting myself distracted talking, and I need to get... Honestly, none of the rest of this really matters the order. We will have this guy be a builder. And we'll put hauling up higher. And yeah, I think that's good. Also, doesn't it annoy you that Yasunori Nishiki wasn't nominated at the Game Awards for the best music in a game? I don't know, maybe I'm biased, but that soundtrack is so good. I agree. I think he deserves so much recognition for that. But also, the Game Awards is a popularity contest. So, I understand why he didn't get in there, because it isn't a true ranking, and most of those award shows can't be true rankings. But it's still sad nonetheless, because he does deserve so much credit, and so much, like, yeah, recognition for that. I'm just gonna leave this. And then we're gonna do the builders in a second, but I've noticed this off to the side of the screen, and it is bugging me. Oh, this too. Why did I... Hold on. No. Hold on. We can't have this. It must be... There. Is that good? Yes. Okay, that makes me feel better. But yeah, Yasunori Nishiki is a great composer. I feel like any game with his name attached, I will most likely play now. And I hope that he can gain more recognition in the future and stuff. But yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't surprise me. I'm still upset about it, but it doesn't surprise me that he didn't get nominated. Because there's just certain brands, certain companies and stuff that are more in the forefront. And even though JRPGs, I personally like them, they're not the most popular genre, unfortunately. So you find the communities where people like those games, right? And you share the greatness there, but I wish more people were into like story-based games like that, but to each their own, you know? Alright, these are our builders, so we're gonna have them building first, hauling second, and then workshop. No, we'll do workshop. I need to make sure my gnomes can go and run and get stuff. But I need them to be building things. So we'll have them doing wood cutting. No, wait. Alright, this guy can do the masonry stuff. And then, sure. Dude, I've never gotten into prospecting, but this guy's good at it. Nope, hold on. Oh wait, actually yeah, sure, you're a good rancher. Why not? Okay. So I don't know what else to put here. We'll just move down mining, because you're not going to be doing any of that. I guess we'll put the pasture up a bit further. Farm, grove, and then hospital. Yeah, this should be good. Okay, last one. What you got for me? Good, you're good at carpentry. So again, we're going to have this guy... We're going to actually put workshop top, building, and then hauling. And then, no, hauling below. Smith, armor crafting. I think the gems, once we build a market and we have people, we can buy stuff from like merchants, that's when the gems will be useful. Sure, we'll make you a caretaker. We'll put the hospital a little higher up, and then let's just do like farm, grove, pasture. Agriculture? Mining? Sure. Now everyone's doing something. Let's go! Okay, you guys get to see this in action. Once this is dug out, we're gonna make stairs down to like level... ooh, 8? I think we can get stone there. Right, it's gonna save, and... this is very anticlimactic because it's taking forever to save. Go! It is off. Fine. Look at them go! Now we can't speed this up, which is what I'm gonna do. Oh, we've already found stone. Sweet. So we can already make... workshop, crude workbench. And honestly, I'm just gonna make them here. Sweet, let's go. Oh, this guy's... hold on, he doesn't know what to do. Build that. Okay. Now, in here, we're gonna craft 3 chairs. This one, we're gonna do 3 workbenches. And then we'll do a chisel here and 2 chisels here. Because benches require more planks. Look at them go! The gnomes. Oh yeah, this is already much more efficient. Ooh, there's some... I kind of want that ore, but... I think that's coal. Let's dig stairs down. Let's just see what's at level 5. Perfect. This is one of my favorite rocks. There's gonna be different ones. I like this one in serpentine. It's got like a green color to it. And then I'm thinking... this guy's almost done building the chair. Oh, he already knocked out the chisels. Let's go. I think we'll make this our... this one will be our rock area. This will be for wood. Oh, you know what I need to do? We need to designate a farm area. We need to get wheat going. Yes. Wheat. And then... where do we want, like... oh. Maybe we make this whole side wheat. We need cotton as well. We'll do cotton here. Cotton? Okay. Let's see. Oh, hold on. We need to go down like 2 more layers. Dig down. We'll do here at level 6. Mine wall. Let's just get a nice area done. We'll do... yeah. And then when we can, we'll need to get torches down there so monsters don't... this gnome's stealing his planks! No wonder Bro can't get a workbench done! Now, all that's been done. This poor guy's just been making planks for the chairs. Sorry, sipping tea. Let's see. No population. No one's idle. Unfortunately, my gnomes are sleeping on the ground, but that's because I don't have beds for them, but we'll fix that eventually. Get this workbench done. Then I can build my carpentry. Actually, do we want to build the mason? Let's build a mason first. Stone cutter, that's what it is. Wait, hold on. Build. Stone cutter. Oh, I can't choose it here, hold on. So we'll have the stone cutter here. And then don't craft the missing ingredients. There we go. Boom. Okay, I'm curious, because I think most people that are in the chat right now know Octopath. What is your favorite song from the first game, and what's your favorite song from the second game? Why is this guy idle? If I had to choose from the first game, it's either at Journey's End, like the boss battle song for like the final chapters, or the mansion dungeon song. And from the second game, I think it's Invitation to Darkness. Or Berticio's theme slaps. I don't know. But Invitation to Darkness is, I love that track. They're really nothing. Hold on. Let's just have you making planks then, if you got nothing to do. There we go. Why are you still idle? Someone else took the job? Gosh dang. Alright, how about this? How about you replace the floor with dirt so that we can get more farming done? Gotta get rid of all this clay. Really enjoy your Octopath series. Your style reminds me of my favorite Let's Players from back then. Well, thank you. That's very kind of you. And welcome to the stream, AJ. I don't think I said... Oh, did I not say that earlier? Welcome, Zachary, Mirrorwing, and that one as well. Can't believe I forgot to welcome you guys. Yeah, I really want to continue with the Octopath series soon. I need to get this next video out. Then after that, I'll be free to continue with that. Because I do really enjoy working on that. Yeah, we'll replace this too. Whatever. Give this guy plenty of dirt to... Is this guy making the bench? Yes! This could be built now. Poor guy fell asleep on the ground. This guy's speedy. Hold up. I gave that job to him thinking it would take him a while, but okay. Sure. Dang. And then... wood. We should probably have a little bit more wood chopped. Yeah, this guy needs... Okay. Fell trees. Let's start getting this area cleared. Just do like that. No one's building this. Do I not have enough people building? What are people doing right now? Placing 4, tilling soil, chopping, mining. I mean, they're all doing good things, but... What's your... You're one of my builders. Why? Does this just count as building? I guess so. Alright. Well, he is speedy with that. Aha! There we go. Good. And then we want a couple blocks made. By a couple, I mean a lot. Because one thing we're gonna need to build is a well. Because I'm not gonna be able to get drinks for my gnomes for a little bit. And so it looks like we're just gonna, you know what? Mine wall. Do it right here. Boom. And we'll do build workshop food well. And we'll do... Don't craft the missing ingredients. Is this a base city builder? Basically. And then, hold on, I missed. AJ said, recently beat Octopath 2. Really like the Cropdale theme. Love Cozy Town themes. Haven't played Octopath 1 yet. Cropdale's theme is a banger. Gotta agree. And then, yeah, Samacam. This is I've got little gnomes. And we're building up a kingdom. We're gonna have some raids soon of like goblins and different things we gotta defend. And that's the part of this game I've always struggled with. So I'm trying I'm trying to speedrun getting to having a hospital and bandages so that no matter what fight I get in, my gnomes can always heal. And then I think that's the secret. Because I've never gone far in this game. But as a kid, I was too scared of the goblins and stuff. And so I would never... I'd never be able to finish it. Leafland's night theme is one of my favorites. That's a solid one. Dude, Winterland's theme? Day or night. I don't care for which. It just, both of them are so beautiful. Ugh. I think I really like winter themes. I like winter themes and tropical themes because the Frostlands theme and any of the Winter Town themes in the first game were some of my favorite as well. They had like a certain like ethereal quality to them. And then the second game's winter themes have a certain like, it's like a solemn feel, but like beautiful. I don't know, it's a different type of winter theme, but I like it. OT winter games are so well composed. Absolutely. Got lots of coal here, dang. And I guess I will get this coal here. Who started building the well and then didn't finish? Well, it is what it is. Okay, I think we can build... Hold on, I've been keeping track, dang it. We can build our carpenter now. Yeah. So, I think we'll have the sawmill here. So we'll do our carpentry here. How much more floor do you guys have to... Not too much, okay. I've been listening to both soundtracks a lot recently and trying to pick more elements of them than I got when playing, and it's been so rewarding hearing just how many little details there are. I have to agree with that. I was really surprised. This guy started building and he fell asleep, dang it. But I got the soundtrack for Christmas, and so I was able to finally get the music on my phone so I can listen to it while I drive, and oof. Hearing it, like, the full orchestra, like, in my car, it's so good. It just, like, hits you. It makes me, I want to go and see it in, like, concert so bad. I think Octopath 1 has slightly better soundtrack overall, but Octopath 2 has some bangers, no doubt. Yeah, I'm of the opinion that they're good in different ways. Like, I think the second game, like, the use of electric guitar in the second game was used very well. And in the tracks that it's in, like, it goes crazy and stuff, right? But there's a sound quality to the first game that I think is just nostalgic, and I really love. Also, don't mind the stream elements thing. That link is old. So I'll fix that after stream. I would absolutely go for an Octopath concert. Yep. Why are you still idle? Hold on. Maybe we need... What we do need is we need to get some training dummies so that we can get our little gnome armies going. Agreed. The electric guitar is top 5 instruments overall, so the more the merrier. I bought the Celeste and Octopath 2 soundtrack CDs recently to listen in the car. Yep. That's where it's at. I guess this guy, do I not have you able to, like... Oh, you're my guy for, like... Hold on. You're the masonry builder. No, you're not. What are you... Hold on. What is this gnome doing? No. You know what? You're just standing around idle so much, I'm gonna give you carpentry. And you're not even gonna do it. Why? What is wrong with you? In one of my favorite albums, there's a lot of clever use of electric guitar, so I always enjoy hearing people use it in versatile ways. Hello, Fire Beast Mode. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I love guitar, and I think part of that's because I've grown up, like, hearing guitar and stuff. My dad plays it. Something I also really appreciate is good bass and drums. So the fact that, Yasunori Nishiki uses bass in, like, these orchestrated songs, it's just, I love it so much. Okay, this guy's top priority is building. Let's have you build a wall, my good sir. We'll do the box site. Build a wall here. Please and thank you. Interesting pixels. Welcome to the stream, Leobanka. Yes, I want to say this game came out in 2016. It's not super old, but it's in a retro style. I think the thing I'm missing from the Octopath 2 soundtrack is themes like Honnet's theme, just that simple piano stuff that hits so hard for me. I can agree with that, yeah. Honnet's theme is one of the better themes in terms of its simplicity. It's simple, but it's powerful. Sometimes those songs are some of the best. Also, like the Duskbarrow theme. Love the Duskbarrow theme. Well, it's the Swarky and Duskbarrow theme. I think it's called my little forest home or something like that. I can't remember. Let's do... just to get our miners doing something. We can see if we can find any copper so that we can make some armor soon. Also, I think the training dummies should be done? No, they're not finished yet. Wait, should I keep the language PG? My bad. Yeah, I do try to keep more towards the PG side of things, so yeah, if you know, to each their own. If you like to swear or if you swear, that's fine, but just in, you know, there's other streamers and stuff where you can go and you'll be able to talk like that, but for me personally, I find it makes it so more people can enjoy the content, and it's also just me personally. I don't swear in real life or really talk. I guess, how would you, in crude ways? I don't know how to say it. I'm mostly PG. Yeah, everyone's got their different, like, standards on it, you know? But for me personally, I find that typically people who are, like, fine with swearing and stuff tend to be fine with people that are PG, but people that are more PG aren't fine with people that swear, right? So it's like, you're able to reach a bigger audience if you are PG, and it happens to fall more in line with YouTube's terms of service anyway, so it works out. Why? This guy's bothering me. Zilly, what do you need, sir? Ma'am. I don't know which one it is. Why are you not doing anything? Can you not help with the farms? Maybe we make, yeah, you know what? What's your farm looking like? You're a 9. It works. I only swear when I was mad at something. Yeah, I get that. Praise to the terms of service and the algorithm. Oh geez, I'm getting flashbacks to last stream when everyone started being like, praise be to the mods. That was funny. Okay, we should be able to make our training area now. So let's just do that here. I think if we do a 12 by 12. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, you've actually reminded me though, I know there's an option now, YouTube made an option where you can put like a little like chat rules thing that pops up like on Twitch when you go to like join the chat or something. I should make that and put the chat rules in there so people don't get confused on that or something. Because if I don't post them there and you don't see them, then like I wouldn't expect people to know like the kind of community I'm trying to build or the kind of chat culture, right? This game reminds me a little of Oxygen Not Included in Timberborn. I've never heard of Timberborn, but I do know about Oxygen Not Included. Are you on Twitch too? No. I've wondered if I should be on Twitch as well, but I just like being able to have everything on one platform. Like if you want to find anything Picture Me Bliss, like you come to YouTube and you'd know I'm here. Whether it's shorts or anything. Like I do have a TikTok, but I just don't use it. But maybe I should like expand more. The one thing with streaming though, like dual streaming, is I don't know if you guys know Keo, he's a Valorant streamer. No, it wasn't, it was Ludwig. Ludwig said this. He said, I saw Keo react to this video, that's what it was. But he was talking about how dual streaming can split communities because you have like half your community on Twitch and half on YouTube. And I was like, that's a good point. It's nice to have like everyone like be able to be together. Like, you know, you get the inside jokes and stuff, right? Instead of having it split. Timberborn is in beta, or at least it was when I first saw it. It's a city builder based on beavers and it's cute. Oh, this sounds adorable. I'd be interested in that. Maybe, I don't know. I have a lot of Civilization games, including Civilization 5, Sid Meier's Civilization, which I might play on stream sometime. So maybe I don't need to add another Civilization game to my list, but that sounds so cute. Little beavers. Alright guys, squad names. Got any ideas for our squads? These are going to be, you know, 5 people on a team, and these are basically just going to be in rotation at the training grounds. We're going to get our gnomes strong so that they can defend against the goblins. You can make the beavers run on hamster wheels for power, which is hilarious. Isn't there, in Oxygen Not Included, you can have your guys run on hamster wheels as well for power, right? But yeah, that'd be way cuter with beavers. Especially if the running animation is funny. I'd be... I'd love to see that. I'm thinking... because we can have 3 different rotations. Let's do like a... we do like... what's like a trio? The 3 Musketeers? We can just do it... no, I don't know what their names are though. I just remember the Disney version of the 3 Musketeers. With Mickey, Goofy, and Donald. We could do that. Mickey squad. And then we'll have... oh, we have to do... fine. The Green Thunderers of Ring. Wow, that's quite the name. Too bad we're doing Mickey squad. And then basic formation. Let's have our best fighters on this one. So fighting 10, 11. 11's pretty good. 11. 12. 12 and 14. Okay, and there's the other 12 one. I know the 4th guy is D'Artagnan or something. How do I say that? D'Artagnan? Something. But I can't list all the Musketeers from memory. Yeah, that's one of the... like, I forget that that's like a... like, when I was like, maybe we should do the 3 Musketeers, I suddenly realized I only know... Donald next. Donald squad. I only know the Disney version, but that's like a classic story or fairy tale or something, right? It's French. You don't say it, you feel it. That's the most relatable thing I've seen all day. I took French in high school, and that's so relatable. It's a book by Alexander Dumas. Oh, sorry, that's probably also French. Alexandre Dumas. That's probably not right. But I felt it in my soul, so it's gotta be right. We'll put everyone else on this team. It's all the gnomes. Okay. And then we want to make sure that they defend gnomes, they avoid enemies, and we want them to maintain distance if possible, retreat if bleeding, retreat to equip uniform, and I guess eventually when we get... can we get arrows? I think we get crossbows. I don't know if we can get guns though. Alright. We'll have the Mickey squad, and then right now we'll have the Donald squad here, so that there's a time when everyone can be working. And then we need to build a stone mason, which we have the stuff for. Excellent. And then once this is done, we'll be able to make a sawmill, and then we can get rid of the crude workbenches. So for the sawmill, we already have a chair. Let's make a workbench just in case. How many workbenches are here? Hopefully this will be good. Let's go. Here we'll be able to make our saw blade for the Sawmill. We'll also need a knife for the... I find that putting a custom pudding in here will make the gnomes craft faster than just having it like make the stuff for the job. There's something... This game is slightly glitchy, I'll be honest. Okay, so once that's done... Songs of Bop. I do want them to make stone swords, but we'll just start with this. Okay, that was so fast that I'm going to now have them make the stone swords. Let's do like 5. Okay. Build, workshop, wood. Sawmill. And we'll have that right here. Rotate that. We won't craft the missing ingredients. But yeah, sometime I need to get into reading more classical literature because I did that during high school and I actually enjoyed them. Like I read Les Mis, that was a good one. Oliver Twist was interesting. Can't say I loved it, but I read it. But I really liked, I also read Lord of the Rings. I liked Lord of the Rings and I liked Les Mis. And I want to read like The Scarlet Pimpernel. The Count of Monte Cristo is supposed to be really good. What are you doing, sir? Who are you? You're the miner. Got it. Okay, hold on. How are things going down here? Alright. Let's get some coal here. But yeah, there's something about reading classical literature where afterwards you just feel smart. You're like, I just learned so many new vocabulary words. Count of Monte Cristo was weird. I think I read it too young and I didn't get it. I need to read more too, but I think audiobooks are the only way I'll do it. Audiobooks are a great way to do it. For sure, if you got stuff to do, like, I don't know, you gotta like clean your bathroom or something. Turn on an audiobook or music or like something, right? Makes the task a lot easier. I did, yeah, I read Lord of the Rings and then I listened to it on audiobook for a second time. And I know for sure I definitely got more out of it when I read it. But I knew the story well enough that listening to it on audiobook was pretty good. But I get paranoid about missing stuff. So that's why I'm often like, oh, I should read. But then I'm like, reading takes so much time, so then I don't. Which is kind of counterproductive. I read Dune ages ago, then I listened to the audiobook after the movie came out, and the audiobook was great. Oh, that's awesome. I have heard Dune is really good. Maybe that's another one I need to add to my list. I haven't seen the movies, but I hear they were good. Isn't there a second one coming out? Also, that story reminded me of Count of Monte Cristo. That's what I've heard. My brothers read The Count of Monte Cristo and told me it was good, and then his favorite story was Oswald, and I think that's kind of part of it. Dune is well written, but it's not for everyone. Got it. Ooh, that's so much coal. Give me the coal. Did that well ever get built? It did. It's just random. Okay. No, that's fine. Why is this not... There's 2 training dummies. Why is this not being built? That's so weird. I loved Oswald's story because of how comical Harvey is. He's so invested. It's comical in a way. It's also just like sad. You're like, how can a man get to this point? It's crazy. You, sir. Ma'am? Is Tora a guy name or a girl name? I have no idea. Gnome names are interesting. You are a farmer, I see. So what if we had you forge? Because, I mean, 251 food, it's pretty good, but we can have you... We can do it with a little bit more food. Forge. Onwards, my gnomes. Forge. It's sad, horrifying Despicable, but also cartoonish, and I love it. You know what? I can see it. Okay, you're making the workbench. You're making a planks for it. Come on, guys. We need to get the tailor up. I also need to get, you know, let's have them mine out. Let's have this be like a, sure, 13. Which means we go in 7 for the door. 6 here, 6 here. Oh, I'm so good at math. Sometimes when doing menial tasks, I say in my head, I need a plan. That's great. There's, what quotes? I use, like, unparalleled a lot now. Is the plan to mug someone? But, yeah, if someone's like, oh, this is on another level, I'm like, you might say it's unparalleled. But I usually use it in just saying my focus is unparalleled. I also, what other ones do I use? Tressa's what to do. I do that all the time. Anytime I hear someone say what to do, I just think of her going like, what to do? Let's craft 2 chairs. Make some crates. Make a loom. We'll put that at the top. Because we will need that. I forgot about wheelbarrows! Wait, those are so useful for, like, carrying stuff around. And a couple wooden shields. You've now got your work cut out for you. You're welcome. Chair needs plank. Okay. One of my other favorite lines from Oswald is "Pierce them, wings of frost." Don't know why, but that line goes hard. Chair needs plank, chair needs plank. Are you making planks? You are. Did you craft the chair? I can't tell. This is gonna be our dormitory. Also, saying he's unparalleled reminds me of BST from Sea of Stars when he talks about his resolve being absolute. I've heard about Sea of Stars. Is that a good game? That's another RPG, isn't it? It was like an indie one or something. We need dormitory. Boom. And then we should get some stockpiles going. Let's have our stockpiles down here. We'll have, how big do we want this area? Yeah, that looks about right. Swag. Sea of Stars is a solid 7 out of 10, maybe 9 out of 10 if you really like music and visuals. I do like music and visuals. It's quick, polished, worth your time, but I wouldn't say it's a masterpiece. Got it. Good to know. Stockpile. Let's do a little 3x3 for dirt. Then we'll get a 5x5. Oop, for stone. Raw stone, specifically. And then we'll get, sure. We'll do this for wood. Nope. I said wood. Boom. And then we'll do this for, what else do we need? Food. Yes. Yeah, that totally makes sense. Okay. It's also on the easier side, especially if you use the built-in easy settings, which make it easier to focus on the aesthetics and such if you prefer. Getting the true ending is a bit grindy, but not impossible if you're through and know how to use game mechanics. Okay, interesting. This is chair finally being built, please. Yeah, I do like game aesthetics and stuff, but I also like good gameplay mechanics, so that's interesting. I'll probably have other RPGs that will come first for me, but I will keep that one in mind. Okay, yeah, let's deconstruct this. And then what are we making here? Okay, we'll deconstruct this as well. And just like that, we've moved out of the crude bench era. And now we can work on building our loom, which we'll put right here. No, we'll put it right here. So this thing needs a loom and a chair, which we have. Don't craft the missing ingredients. Sea of Stars is a good nostalgia revamp RPG if you played a lot of old NES, SNES, and PS1 stuff. I never did, so I enjoyed it for what it was, and I think it's worth time, and yes, it's worth the time, and nice that it's fairly quick compared to Persona 4 or 5 or something. Faster than a lot of games as well. Okay. Cool. Now I do have a question, because I have been interested in the Persona series and Final Fantasy. This is kind of just a general question. Is it required to play the first in the series? For Final Fantasy, I think that's probably mixed. From what I've gotten, you can kind of jump in at certain points. But particularly for Persona 5, do you need to play like the first Persona in order to be able to play like the rest of them? Are they chronological? Like, how does that work? Because I've been interested in them, but I don't know anything about the series, and so I don't know like where to start. And I think there's also been remakes and stuff. So if you know anything on that. If anyone says you need to play the first Final Fantasy to play anything else, they're joking. There's like just so many Final Fantasy games. I can't even read that number. Yeah, I know. And there's like remakes galore and all this stuff. It's like crazy. Alright. Loom. Let's make so many bolts of cloth. They're all standalone games for Persona. Okay. Or for Final Fantasy. Except Final Fantasy 7 and the 13 series. For Persona, Persona 1 and 2 are extremely old and extremely different to the modern Persona games of 3, 4, and 5. Okay. So I should probably play 3, 4, and 5 then. Wasn't there just a remake of Persona 3? I swear I saw that on Twitter. And then Final Fantasy being standalone. Okay, so you can kind of jump in wherever, except for 7 and 13. Alright, we now need to make a tailor. Okay, we'll need to make a table and chair. Come on. There we go, that's what I was doing wrong. Table. Let's get a chair. I'm gonna make a table here. 2 tables, because now we need to make a butcher shop. And we'll need a chair and a table for this as well. Let's make a chair here too. Don't craft the missing ingredients. Alright. Persona 3 and 4 are old, and in my opinion too clunky and slow. The remake of 3 might be worth it though, but I haven't tried it. People like it, it seems, but they're upset that it isn't a definitive version. Okay, interesting. Because Persona 3 had like 3 versions with different features based on the console, and people wanted to remake to join them all together. Oh. That's really interesting. Like, depending on what platform you played it on, you'd get a different game. Okay, so yeah, Persona 5 is that newer one that's probably what I've seen a lot of the footage for. Persona 3, 4, and 5 are all standalone experiences too, so no need for pretense. Okay. Thank you for the very informative response, I guess? I was gonna say informative information, but it's information, so it's informative by nature. I personally say just play Persona 5 Royal. It broke into the mainstream for a reason, and it's fantastic. Okay, good to know. Atlas has a reputation for making the base game, then re-releasing another game with extra content. Is Atlas the company that made Persona? If you like it, then go back for older ones. Okay, okay. Stockpiling's going well, I see. Let's do some storage crates. We'll do it for the stone. I'll do one for the wood. Okay, there's now a butcher. Here's the problem. We don't have anything to butcher. I don't want to do the yaks, and we haven't had any badgers, lizards, or bears show up. So, for now, we can't get our bone needle for this, which is frustrating. Persona 5 can easily get you 100 hours in a full playthrough, maybe even 200 if you go... Oh, wow. Yeah, so they will release Persona 5, then a couple years later release Persona 5 Royal. And that's what adds on the extra content, I see, okay. I want to try SMT5 since I think Persona 5... Since I like Persona 5, but my emulator doesn't run it very well. They do that a lot, Zachary, and it's so dumb. Just making you repurchase the game, that's... I mean, it's a money-making scheme, but that's still sucky. Yeah, that is really weird to, like... It's not even like a DLC, it's a whole new game? Is that what you're saying? Maybe we did... You know what? I haven't done this. But maybe we go into the market stall. We just need a table and chair? Okay. Let's just set that up like right here. Table? Chair. Move to top. Move to top. Nope. Nope. There. Oh, we need 3 tables. Okay, hold on. 3. Boom. Persona 5 Royal is essentially a DLC plus huge revamp. Quality of life revamp. And same for all the bonus editions like Persona 4 versus Persona 4 Golden. They always add DLC but refine base game a lot too with more features and mechanics, so it's just worth waiting for the bonus version in my opinion. Ha, that's a really weird way to do that. I feel like you should release the polished game first. But yeah, it would seem like it's just like some sort of money-making scheme. Make people buy the first game, but then make it better. And like get people to come back for more. Like rather than, I guess like the Mario series or like Kirby or something where they keep making more games. And because like the game itself is already like a brand. And they just keep building on that. But instead they're just taking their same games and just revamping them rather than making whole new games. Huh. As I understand it, Persona 5 was already a bop without the additions of Royal, but most people agree that Royal is even better. Okay. Sun has risen. Not a bear? Or anything in sight. Once this market stall gets put up, we can buy animals, we can get emus. So maybe we'll be able to like buy another yak, and then we'll have to butcher it. Sorry to anyone that might have been attached to the yaks, but they've just been chilling here. They honestly haven't been doing much. I guess we should probably build a distillery too. We'll do like... I think I might want the kitchen to go. Here, we'll do distillery here. Hold on. And we don't want... Let's have you make another chair. And we need another, we need 2 barrels. Boom. Maybe we can make some more, let's make like 3 stone hammers and like 2 hand axes. And I think we've got some... more crates. We got 4 crates. So let's do some right there. We'll do right there. Yeah, the artwork for Persona 5, or just, I mean, I think it was Persona 5 that I saw. The artwork looked good, and I hear it's a bit more of like a puzzle or mystery game with an RPG, which is kind of just a mix of like the two of the game genres I love, because I also like Civilization games like this. So, now that I know I don't have to like go through a ton of games in order to get to that, I might need to move that up on my priority list for games to play. Also, I think we might want to... These trees still haven't been chopped. Yeah, things are not getting done as quickly as I would like. I just hope that I'm able to get the bandages in time. The dungeons have some minor puzzles, like Zelda, but I wouldn't call it a puzzle game. I'd call it a hybrid between visual novel and JRPG. That's still good. I still like that. And you get to live vicariously through a high school boy. Oh yeah, that's definitely... obviously what I would be looking for in a game. I just really want to see what that high school boy life is experience. Having been a high school girl, I'm just like, you know, what's the high school boy experience? What's that like? Yeah, every gamer's dream, obviously. Like, that right there sells me on the game. No, I'm just kidding. You know, why is it never like a college kid? It's always high schoolers. It's interesting how high school's romanticized so much, because I feel like high school's kind of, like, now that I'm out of high school, I'm like, that wasn't even as, like, the best part of life. Like, they made it seem like, you know, like, oh, going to prom, and, like, because we got prom here in America. I don't think that's a thing elsewhere. I've heard it's not a thing in Canada. But it's like, oh, you gotta go to prom, and, like, if you're a smart kid, then it's like you're in student government, and, like, different stuff. But then you get out of high school, and you're like, wait, I can choose what I want to learn? This is amazing. This is epic. You know? I think at least for Persona 5, the characters being in high school makes a lot of sense thematically. I'm sure there's a lot of stories where it does make sense. But then there's also just like, what should we make our character? How do we make them relatable? Got it. Angsty teen in high school. That'll bring them, they'll come running in just droves. Because the theme is about whether or not you choose to conform, and when someone is in grade school, it's really relevant. That actually does make a lot of sense. That's definitely a time when social pressures are high. Are you a computer science major? No, I'm actually not going to school right now. Just working. But if I were to go to school, I don't think I would do anything with computer science. I think I'd be more likely to do something with English. Or maybe dance. Because I did dance in high school, and that's still one of my passions. I really want to get back into dance at some point. In uni, it'd be harder to have it hit as hard because none of them technically need to do anything they're told. Yeah. So in that case, a high school setting definitely makes a lot more sense. Let's mix up some wine for our gnomes. We're still doing pretty good on our drinks. The gnomes are happier if you give them a variety of drinks. Yep, and there still hasn't been any bears or anything to show up, which is surprising. Usually we have one by this point. The next video essay is through interpretive dance confirmed. What kind of dance? Like Agnia? I did ballroom dance. So Yes, I'll be honest, I've been very tempted to try and recreate Agnia's dancing, because hers is very animated, so I think just adding a couple moves in between, I think I could, like, reverse engineer and be able to, like, make a routine off of her dancing. So I've been tempted to do that. Asking for tips at night. Do the gnomes not appreciate water for what it is? I don't think so. I don't think they do. I think you mentioned that in her chapter, actually. Yeah, I did. Yeah, ballroom is... The hard thing with ballroom is that you need a partner. So even though I can do the dance moves on my own, and I could do something like Agnia's dancing, if I wanted to do any cabaret, which is the lifts and tricks stuff. What was that sound? Was that just a gnome falling asleep, or was that... Anyway, I would need someone to dance with. That'd be so cool to do. Yeah, I honestly think... Okay, this is gonna sound interesting, but this is a personal theory of mine, just based on my personal life experience. But I think that you can find, no matter what you do in life, it will always give you experiences that'll be helpful. Because I did dance, right? And I've seen how dance has helped me in making YouTube videos. Which you might be like, what? Huh? Like, how does that work? But because I did dance, I learned about, like, musical timing and stuff. So now when I edit, I've noticed that I'm more attuned to, like, looking for ways to time the footage to the music, or making sure, like, things are on beat and stuff. And for me personally, at least, like, watching it back, it's a lot more satisfying and engaging, even if it's a subconscious thing. So I think, like, you know, I did acting in high school too. I think that's helped me in my confidence, being able to speak. I did speech and debate in middle school. I definitely think that's why I'm able to, like my whole Octopath, the game that changed my life, video. I think that was possible because I've written speeches before. I've presented in front of an audience. And so even though it's a virtual audience, like, being able to get my point across or my ideas across clearly, I definitely attribute to that. So no matter what you do in life, I find that you can find value and find ways to apply it in whatever you end up doing later down the line. My girlfriend and I went for a first time tango lesson on Valentine's Day, and now we are totally professionals. Yeah, tango's an interesting one. I didn't do a ton of tango, but the tango that I did do was fun. I did compete for, like, one competition, and it was pretty fun. That's so cool. Who are your favorite actors? And what are your favorite movies? And then AJ says, yes, everything's a learning experience. Be a sponge. Yes. Be the sponge. Favorite movies? I'm a big fan of a lot of animated movies. So things like, I'm a big DreamWorks fan. So, How to Train Your Dragon. Love How to Train Your Dragon. Kung Fu Panda. There's some other shows, if you've ever heard of, this one's more of like oh, they're like handing off stuff to each other. That's cool. I am going to pause for a second to talk about this. If you've ever been into, like, Jane Austen stuff, there's this one show called Dr. Thorne. It's based off of a book. And it's so good. It's very funny and very well done. The way it was shot and everything is really good. I think it's on Amazon. So Dr. Thorne, I really like that. It's like a 4-part movie series. I like series like Avatar: The Last Airbender and I like Phineas and Ferb. That's a kid's show, but I still love that one. If you're a debate kid, you should host an Octopath and I guess other games podcast where you invite viewers or other YouTubers just to talk about the given topic. That's an interesting idea. I hadn't thought about that. And then you can crush your viewers with facts and logic, of course. Yeah, I wouldn't do it for the crushing, but for the sake of, like, discussion, absolutely. That would be interesting to do. I'll be honest, I hadn't given a lot of thought to a podcast, but maybe in the future. For now, I'm happy editing videos, though, and doing video essay type stuff. What is this guy crafting? Okay, he's getting those 3 tables ready, so we should be able to trade soon. And then we do have grain for beer, but I think, yeah, let's just do more wine. We don't have any idle gnomes, right? That's good, at least. I definitely didn't suggest a podcast because I want an excuse to have a conversation about Octopath Traveler with fellow nerds. Definitely not. Never. Why would you want to talk about a game that you like? Who does that? That's weird. Definitely didn't spend a year making a 2-hour video on a game I liked. That would be, you know, a waste of time, honestly. That'd be so cringe to talk about stuff you like, to be honest. Yeah, I think you got a point there. We should talk about things we don't like. Like mushrooms. Mushrooms are weird, bro. Speaking of, we can actually make a mushroom farm. Let's do that. Wait, that's gonna drain this? And then we won't have a well. Where's our other water source? All the way up. You know, the mushrooms are cringe enough. Oh, there's a badger! Guys, attack it. We need bones. Mushrooms are weird and cursed, but they're good. I know we are far off in the series, but I can't wait to see if you had a hard time with Galdera and Octopath 2 like you did in 1. Yeah, we'll get there eventually. Everywhere I go, I just hear the word mewing. Oh no. Sun has risen. It's saving. Okay, we're gonna attack this honey badger. And then, yes, we're gonna have to dig all the way over here. Now I'm just committed to making a mushroom farm over here, so we gotta do it. Attack the badger! And none of you die, please. Yes! Okay, finally. Finally, we can butcher this honey badger and get some bones and get the bone needle made. Wait, oh, I needed to build... We need miscellaneous. Bone carver. No, not prospector. Bone carver. Bone carver. I knew there's a reason I wanted a space right here. Okay, what does this need? Just a knife. Okay. We'll build another chair and table just in case. But then we'll build a knife. Move to top. Love mushrooms. I like the taste of mushrooms. My only problem with mushrooms is... Okay, tell me. Is this an accurate description? They're squeaky. The texture. Think about it. Think about it for a moment. Think of like when you're chewing on a mushroom. Cooked, raw, like whatever. The texture is like squeaky, isn't it? It's like a little... Like as you eat it, I can't... For that reason alone, I don't like mushrooms. The taste is fine. I like it as like a stock or something. But the texture's so weird, man. Are badgers the natural enemies of gnomes? They tend to avoid the gnomes. But you can, like attack them and stuff. Sometimes if they get hungry enough, they'll attack the gnomes. The natural enemy of gnomes are the goblins, which will come soon. There's also this other thing that is a Microsoft browser people talk about. With, relating to what? I forget what the conversation was. They can be squeaky, but if you cook them right, it can be different. Maybe I just haven't cooked them right. I think I grabbed the wrong mushrooms because oh no. So you're killing a peaceful badger? The shadow has already taken hold. Look, man. Look, watch this. Boom, bones. We need bones. I'm sorry, it had to be done. Eventually it would have despawned, but it was him or the yaks, you know? And I like my yaks. They're good yaks, and we can get more yaks eventually. Come on, guys. I need the knife. Give knife. So how's the mining going down here? Decent, decent. We'll mine more of this out later, but I don't want to until I get torches, because otherwise we're gonna have rock golems spawn. And that's not fun. Okay. I need to use the bathroom, so I will be right back. Enjoy this music in the background while we pause momentarily. Alright, we're back. Hopefully I didn't jump scare anyone. Alright, oh, what is the conversation in chat? Hold on. Nuclear warfare? I don't know what else to say. What the heck? Trains or cars, which are better? What is this conversation y'all had? Definitely cars, not even close. The unhinged discussion in chat while I was away. That is so funny. Okay, come on, guys. I need this bone carver up ASAP. We need to get more bandages. I can already tell there's some blood on the floor. The gnomes are bleeding. We need to get them bandages. Can you tame the goblins? I don't think so, unfortunately. They will attack the gnomes on sight. There's a music cue for it, too. All of a sudden the music gets scary and then you're like, oh no. Bone carver, give me this needle. Yes? Do we have everything we need? Oh, yes! Get the tailor up, please. Yes! Haha! Bandages. Give them to me. So many. Yes, I'm crafting that many. You need a lot of bandages. And once we get those bandages done, then we'll work on beds. Because then my gnomes will be able to sleep better, and they won't have to sleep as often. Which means more productivity. It's great. Also, I do think we can do... We do some... Hold on, wait. Furniture. Torch. We can put torches now. We'll just start with that. And then we'll do... Because anywhere there's darkness, I think is where the rock golems can spawn. So we'll get some torches here. And we'll get one in each room. Like this. Hold on. We'll do it like this. Excuse me. There. Are you a ruthless optimizer in these games, or more of a what stillness happens and roll with it? Silliness happens. A mix of both, because I don't love getting too much for optimizing. Like in Stardew Valley, I really don't like having to optimize everything because I think it takes the fun out of it. But because in this game I've had so much trouble with my gnomes dying, I am going for a bit more of optimization, because it's gone to before where like on the next, so I think there's 12 days in each season. So on the 1st of summer, we're gonna get more gnomes. I've had it that before I get the next wave of gnomes, I'm like down to like 5 gnomes. Like I used to have so many. I had like 20, and then I get down to 5, and that just, nah, that's just, it's so sad. Game gives me Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 vibes. I could see that. I don't know much about that game, but I can see it from what little I know. Bless you, thank you, Fire Beast Mode. See, I would go along with the silliness if there was silliness to be had, but I've just had my gnomes brutally murdered by goblins too many times. The worst is the zombies. If you go too deep in the mines too early and there's zombies, if one of your gnomes dies to a zombie, they resurrect as a zombie. And so then you just get all of your gnomes are now zombies attacking your last few gnomes, and it's the saddest thing. So that's why we gotta get good armor before, and a hospital and stuff before we venture too deep. Oh, I got to the very bottom of the tea and it's a little bit gritty. It was good though, coconut milk tea, very tasty. What kind of tea? It had coconut milk, and then I think it was black tea? Or maybe chai tea. I don't know, I got it at like a local tea shop. And it just said coconut milk tea. I was like, that sounds good. And then I just saw her put in a bunch of different things, and I was like, I don't know what this is, but okay. Do you drink boba too? I've tried it, but I actually don't really love the boba. Like, I like the boba that's like just liquid, but like the chewy boba, I'm not the biggest fan. Sounds yummy. I'm drinking Earl Grey. Nice. Yeah, tea's pretty good. I like tea. But I do try to avoid the caffeinated teas as much as possible and do more like herbal or fruit teas. Because I find for me personally, it helps me. Caffeine just, it does not help me manage stress. It just makes me more anxious, unfortunately. Well, I guess you don't like yerba mate then? Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't even know what that is, so probably not if I'm not drinking it. Yeah, lately I've been doing, I have a peach blend and I have a raspberry blend. And those are what I've been drinking when I've been editing, and they're very nice. Tea has so little caffeine compared to other drinks, but I understand some folks are more sensitive to caffeine. I think that must be it for me. It doesn't affect my sleep, but it affects my ability to handle stress. Because I do, granted, I do drink probably like 2 or 3 cups of tea a day, but I've done a test where it's like I don't have any caffeine, and then I have caffeine, and when I'm not having caffeine, I'm definitely way more calm. And maybe it's just a mental thing of like, oh, I'm drinking tea, so I'm gonna be anxious. But personally, I like either way, it's like I've had that effect. So I'm like, you know what? I don't have to drink caffeine. I don't need it for energy. So, you know, because when I drink coffee, I feel it, but drinking tea, I don't feel anything. Oh, interesting. I drink tea because I find it calming and warm and nice. Same. For me, it helps me concentrate on editing. Do I wanna go for this lizard? We'll wait. No? I don't want my gnomes to die. We don't need the bones, so we'll just let it go. But yeah, I like just having something I can subconsciously drink while I'm editing somehow helps me focus and get a lot more done. Okay. We're almost through with the bandages. And I like how black and green teas taste, but I guess I could go for decaf ones. That's true, there are decaf teas, but I'm not sure how those would taste. Who doesn't love drinking 10 cups of coffee in the span of 1 hour? Oh no. Yeah, that, you know, you really just gotta get that boosted energy. Who needs energy drinks when you can just have 10 cups of coffee? You know? There's the wheelbarrow. So my issue with coffee is that it's delicious and I like it with ice cream, but that's dessert, and dessert is at night. That can be a problem. I will say that's another thing about tea or coffee. I'll be honest, I haven't really tried coffee, but I'm pretty sure I would only like it with milk. And I had really bad acne like during high school and stuff, and even a little bit after. And my doctor recommended to stop, like, quit milk, and I did. And my acne went away, and now I'm like, dang it, I love dairy, cheese, all that kind of stuff. It's delicious. I love it. So it's like tea I can drink just like with water, but like sometimes I'm like, this would taste better with milk. Too bad I'm not about to make my face explode in pain. Speaking of energy drinks, have you heard of Prime? I think so. Isn't that like Logan Paul's energy drink or something? This guy, what are you doing? Why don't you have anything to do? What if we have more planks that need to be made? Oh, someone else is going to do that. Okay, what if, hear me out, blocks. Yeah? Yeah, okay, sweet. Do you add any sugar to your tea? No. Usually I just do it straight. Black coffee is rough unless you find one that you really like. Yeah, Logan Paul, that's what I thought. Definitely nothing controversial. Yeah, for sure. First day of summer? Did we get gnomes? They should be somewhere around the border. Maybe they come like second day. It should have said down here if gnomes arrived. Oh, there's a bear! Would you look at that? Yeah, just the smell of straight coffee is enough for me to be like, yeah, I don't think I could handle that. Like, I can handle some strong herbal teas, like the ones that are meant for like your health and stuff. The ones with a lot of grass. Sometimes. Ah, there's the gnomes. Only 3. I guess it's because we didn't have enough dye. This sounds really bad. It's good. None of our gnomes died, so we didn't need that many more gnomes. But yeah, I think I'd like it with milk. I could try like oat milk or something, but then again, I'm trying to stay away from caffeine, so it's just like, eh. I've got lemonade. That's my go-to drink. I've got fruit teas and lemonade, and honestly, I'm happy living the rest of my life with that. And water. Water's really good. Alrighty. We got Pear. Or, I want to say Pierre, but his name... Can we just alter it? Your name's now... Is that how you spell it? No. Well, but now I don't want to spell it the Stardew Valley way. We'll just keep your name like that. It's fine. What you got? Okay, you're definitely more into like farming stuff. I see. I gotcha. Construction and hauling. Yeah. Alright. Pottery? Sure. Well, another tailor. That's always good. Armor and smelting. Definitely woodcutter. Okay, so we'll do growth. Workshop. Pierre the dude on the beach. And Stardew? Oh wait, or are you saying Pierre? Yeah, Pierre and Stardew's the guy that runs the store. There's some agriculture. And then building. Put that above the agriculture and then hauling. And then we'll put you down here, and then I think that should be good. Next. What is his name? Humpty Bass? It's not Humpty Dumpty, it's Humpty Bass. Pierre is how you spell it the French way, at least. Yeah, that's the Stardew. Yeah, that's how Pierre's is spelled in Stardew. Wait, never mind, the store dude. I thought it was the dude on the beach with the long hair. Haven't played in so long. Oh, Elliot. You're talking about Elliot. Are you going to play Haunted Chocolatier when it comes out? Same guy that made Stardew made it? Yes, I do want to play the Haunted Chocolatier. It looks really good. Like, he upped his game on the pixel art. Concerned Ape did. The trees look so good. That was the first thing I noticed in, like, the sneak peeks of the... This guy's also really good with wood. We'll do building. How are you with building? Oh, yeah. But yeah, the first thing I noticed, I was like, dang, those trees look even better than Stardew. Sure, there's that. Cooking, farming. Mechanic? Why not? Gem cutting. Okay. Put mining down again. Hauling up a little bit. We'll do the mechanic and tinkering. But tinkering above mechanic. And hospital. And the rest of that should be whatever. Did we need to have agriculture up there? I guess. Okay. And then Ganetto. Alright. Fire Basement says my friends called me a furry for watching Bluey. I mean, it's just a show with animals. Isn't it Australian? I've heard a lot of good things about Bluey, like it teaches kids really good morals or something. Honestly, the accents, there's like... the Australian accent is really cool. I would watch it just for the accent. There are a few kid shows where I would still be fine watching them. And I'll be honest, one of them is Sophia the First. I feel like Sophia the First has got a really good storyline. the few episodes I've seen, I'm like, I would sit down and watch this. Now, there's some episodes where it's like a little like, okay, this is where the kid aspect comes in, like when the Disney princesses come back to like give her advice and stuff. I'm like, okay, that's kind of just a, you know, it's a fun thing for the kids, but the story kind of seems solid. And I think the rabbit's funny. There's a comedian who posts his stuff to YouTube that I believe is Australian, named Randy Feltface, and I feel like the accent enhances the comedy. That's great. Yeah, I feel like good comedians are the ones that can do, like, voices. Whether it's with accents or, like, stuff, but, like, it can just make the whole routine so much funnier. I don't know that we have anyone with, like, hospital as their top thing, so we'll do that. Let's do pasture. Culture grove. Mechanic, sure. Gem. We'll just do... yeah. This works. Okay, here we go. Hopefully everyone should be having something to do. This guy's still idle. What can you do? Let me give you some wood things to do. Why isn't anyone doing this? Maybe bolts of cloth. Okay. I'm here. Hope I wasn't too late. Welcome, Molesfits. Guys, our moderator is here. Let's go. And yeah, no worries. Whenever you're able to come to streams, for anybody, there's no worries if you can't show up. You've got other stuff going on that day. I kind of stream at random, so I don't expect people to show up if they can't make it. Samercam says, you're so late you missed the in-depth discussion of nuclear warfare. How Picture Bliss is going to go on Ben Shapiro. Wait, what? We did not talk about Ben Shapiro. Facts and Logic villain arc? Oh no. No, I did go to the bathroom for like a second and I came back to nuclear warfare and trains and cars, and I was like, what happened? We're getting low on some drinks again, so let's just get some more wine for our gnomes. Rock golem. Well, no, it's a dirt golem. That one won't be too hard to fight. Attack, gnomes! Attack! Look at them go. They're all stacked in one pile. You can't see. They died! No! We need to get the hospital up. How are our gnomes asleep? Why aren't there more? Is that really all of them? Okay, dirt golems died. How many gnomes did we lose? Let's see. Squads. This is now Bankit? Okay, we'll just throw you on there. And then that was Mickey squad, Donald squad. Okay, actually, we didn't lose too many. We just lost the one. Faye died. May you rest in peace. I think I'm good that I missed that. Alright, Reisman says, yeah, I can make things go off the rail. Wait, I've never seen this game before. What's this about? Okay, this is called Gnomoria. We're building a little gnome empire. Basically, we're just trying to get, like, advance and build, like, a, yeah, civilization. What does this need? We're missing a table. Table. So yeah, this is a game I played as a kid, and I always played in peaceful because I was too scared of this happening. My gnome's dying. Faye's corpse is just there. But I want to now try and get further, because now I'm a big girl, and I can handle my gnomes dying. We take it in stride. You know? Faye, may you rest in peace. You were well loved. And now we move on. Okay, so we're gonna need... We'll make 4 mattresses. And then here, our carpenter's got so much to do. We should build another carpenter. This way we can fit a lot in here. Yes, okay. And then we're going to take that, and then we're going to have the workbench. Move that to the top. Okay. If they were well loved, why are they dead? Well, unfortunately, just because you're loved doesn't mean you're not mortal. So, I didn't want that to happen, but it is what it is. May they rest in gnome heaven. Do a stockpile of bandages here. And then, where are bandages? Crafts? No. Cloth. Bandage. We'll just do the cotton ones because we don't have alpacas yet. And then build storage crate. Bandages. Can you upgrade the gnomes? No, but they do get more proficient in their skills. So they've got these different... Wow, why is this? Oh, it's this is just the default. But yeah, you can go in here and see like what they're best at. So if we look at Merdugo here, you see the different skill points and stuff. Actually, we can make you... we won't. But yeah, you can change their job priority and stuff. Make sure you get certain jobs done. Gnomes have a separate heaven. Is that due to privilege or discrimination? I need to know for my thesis on gnomology. I don't know. Honestly. That would be interesting. If, like, in mythology... Okay, relating this to Lord of the Rings. You know how, like, the elves go to the west and that's like a heaven sort of thing? You know? Or, like, it's where they go to just, like, live immortally or something? I forget exactly. But then, like, what happens to, like, the men or the dwarves or the hobbits? Because Frodo goes there with Bilbo in the end, right? Sorry, spoilers for Lord of the Rings, but that book's been out for ages, and so have the movies. So, if you haven't seen it, there it is. So, like, does everyone go there, or just the elves, you know? But yeah, if there was a separate gnome heaven, I would assume it would be privileged. Like, look at these guys. They're such hard little workers. They deserve to go to a good place. May Faye rest in peace. Anyway, moving on. Why don't you have anything to do? Maybe... Oh. Maybe we need more planks. Yeah. Nice. There's a ring? How could you spoil? That's my bad, honestly. It's Lord of the... and then just leave it blank. But then people will get confused if it's Lord of the Flies or if it's Lord of the Rings. Those are the only two popular books that I know of that have Lord of the in the name. Mine. Oh, look! This is the guy that killed the honey badger. Wow. So you're so good at carpentry, and yet we need this built. Come on. Where's this workbench at? Is it being built right now? Hold on. Build the workbench. You know, why? Okay, we've got one torch there. Those where are these torches going? Something's going on here. Let's just cancel the torch jobs for now. Because I need other things to be done. We can deal with some golems, I think. Job cancel. And then we'll cancel that and that. That. Boom. Who left the wheelbarrow there? That and that. Oh, and right here. What's this looking like now? Excellent. There we go. It's like what we like to see. Crack a little bit more wine. How are we doing in food? Okay, we could use with a little bit more forge reaction. Forge. You know what? We could probably get some strawberries planted as well. We'll have our little strawberry patch over here. So let's also forge this area out, and then we'll plant our strawberries there. And actually, I do want to leave... My idea is to have a wall around this whole thing with like 5 blocks there, so that anything that spawns, like the goblins or the bears, will spawn on the outside, but they won't be able to get into our gnome city. I'm playing Champions of the Continent and getting a lesson on how to hire the highest quality mistress. Definitely a different plot compared to Octopath 1 and 2. That's a plot point, my goodness. Yep, that story's definitely different. Oh, look, we have another yak! When did that happen? I was not paying attention. So hold on, we got this yak. We've got a female. We've got, hold on. Male and... No. And a male. Cool. Maybe we can buy another female once we get this market stall up. Yes! Here we go. Okay, here, now we're gonna do a custom with the torches. Okay, craft 3 torches. And we'll at least get those like standing ones done. The mattresses are coming together. Okay, in that case, let's also get bed frames. 3 of those. No, we need 4. That's right, I made 4 beds. No, wait. 4. What do we have here? We have an extra training. Yeah, why is this not being built? Hello? Hold on. I think it's glitching. And then build military training grounds. Let's see if that fixes it. How strong have our gnomes gotten? Let's see what your fighting power is. Fighting 20. Oh, yeah. They're getting stronger. But did you ever play those childhood games like Pop Tropica, Moshi Monsters, or Club Penguin? The only games like that I can remember is the Windows game Purper Place. If anyone remembers that. Besides that, I mean, I did play, when Wreck-It Ralph came out, I played the Candy Crush, no, Sugar Rush racing game on like the Disney game website. But I never played Club Penguin. I think that was like an Apple thing, right? Was that like a MacBook thing? Maybe I'm wrong. But I feel like a lot of people that have Apple products played Club Penguin. Is that just me? But besides that, I honestly just played on my DS a lot. I played Kirby and Mario. What did you spot? Honey Badger. We'll let it go. Club Penguin is a Disney thing? Okay. See, I didn't play a ton of the Disney games. And honestly, I didn't watch a ton of Disney movies. Why is this not being built? We have 3. Okay. See, that got... Okay. We just got it. When it's been there too long, the gnomes won't build it. But yeah, I've never been like a huge Disney person. I've watched a lot of Disney movies, but definitely not like all of them or something, right? And I've never been to Disneyland. Where was that at? Miscellaneous? Yes. We have this like right here. Let's do it. I like it right here. Yeah. Wait, don't tell me you never played Pop Tropica. I'll be honest, that doesn't sound familiar at all. I have no idea what that is. Okay, I think we can build furniture, bed. No Disneyland in your childhood sad times. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of people that are like, that was the best experience, you should have gone. But honestly, like, I did go to other amusement parks, just not Disney. I didn't feel the effects of it too much. I'm not opposed to going. I'd like to go someday, but like, there's also like this, it's kind of, you know how people are all about like their brand names? Like, oh, I love Vans, or they buy their Gucci or like whatever. That's how Disneyland felt to me. It was like, it was more of like a name brand thing. Like, the experience was good because of the name associated with it. Am I wrong with that? I actually went to Disney the first time back in 2018. Okay, so I'm not the only one. The best thing I got was Six Flags. I've heard Six Flags is a lot of fun. Are there any gnomes that are idle? No, there's just a lot that are sleeping. Okay, we need more beds. How many bandages are in here? 21? Let's make, in that case, if it can hold 32, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I didn't even count that. That's amazing. No, it's, we need 2 more. Bandage, boom, boom. Okay. Disneyland and World are generally good amusement parks, but also definitely a rich person thing for the most part. Okay. Disney does their amusement parks so well. I've heard good times with Scar talk about them a lot. I guess there must be a reason for it. There's a status associated with being a Disney World kid. I prefer Universal to Disney. Okay, that's something I've always been confused about. So Universal Studios is separate from the Disney parks, but aren't they like right next to each other? I think that's why I've always been confused. Remember me? Pizza John! Welcome to the stream! Yes, weren't you the one that challenged me to an MLG water bucket challenge that one time I was streaming Minecraft? I believe, yeah, you came from Mrs. Samantha's stream, didn't you? When she did the raid? I remember that because that was my first ever raid. Yeah, let's go. But yeah, welcome to the stream. We are playing a Gnome Civilization game. Alright, we need... more bed frames. But we're not making mattresses right now, that's right, we're making bandages. Look at the little gnomes go, look at them. Bliss has powerful memory, don't test her. Yeah, sometimes to my own detriment. Because sometimes, like one time, here's an example. One time, I do this thing with my friends once a week where we get together and we do a movie night. So, one time, we'd had a movie night the week before where my friend had bought ice cream sandwiches and popsicles. She had brought them. And we'd eaten them. And we went the next week and we were going for like more snacks or something. I forget what. Maybe we needed to get like a present for somebody. But she was like, should I get like more ice cream sandwiches or something? And I'm like, girl, you ate like two Fat Boys and a popsicle last week. And then she just went, yeah. And then she looks at me and she goes, why do you remember that? And it's not even something I've specifically tried to remember. But I just remember her getting up like 3 different times to go get us the snacks. And like each time I just look and just be like, oh, she got like an ice cream sandwich. Just like subconsciously in my mind. So like, yeah, sometimes it could seem creepy, but like, I genuinely, it's not like I'm trying to be creepy or anything. I just, for some reason, I can hold on to information decently well most of the time. The name don't lie. I can eat Fat Boys, I can't eat Fat Boys, they're generally too fatty for my taste. Don't craft the missing ingredients on these. But yeah, the worst case of that being a problem is like back in when I was going to school, in the height of like middle school, high school, you know, when you're having like crushes for the first time. Like, it's not like this little elementary school crushes. It's like, oh, now I have like an actual crush. Because normally when you are into someone, you kind of like, you take note, like, oh, this is their favorite candy bar and stuff, right? So when you have a good memory, it just goes like fivefold. And so you're not even trying to, but you're remembering weirdly specific details about them. And I was aware that I was like, this isn't something I should know, but it's like, I just do, and I can't say why. So I would make sure to purposely not say certain things in front of my crushes, because I knew it would seem creepy. Like, I probably someday when I get married, it might be a nice thing. Like, I'll be like, oh, like, I'll remember my husband said something about, like, oh, like, he wanted a certain food this week, and so then, like, I'll be able to get him that food, and he'll be like, oh, I can't believe you remembered. But when you first start knowing someone, and when they don't know that you're into them, it can be a problem. Because it's like, yeah, I remember your brother's birthday. It's like, I shouldn't know their brother's birthday, but I do. And so it seems really weird, and it's like, I promise I'm not doing this on purpose. It's kind of funny. We'll do 4 bed frames. Once we get these beds up, we're gonna do a little hospital here. We'll already designate the area. We'll do it right here. Little 3x3 hospital. And this will be top priority for sure. I was trapped in my friend's basement for a week. That sounds like an adventure. That's cool to have such a robust memory though. Yeah, it has its uses. I do appreciate it, because like, I'm able to remember people's birthdays well, which is something important to me, because I know that even just sending someone a happy birthday message can mean a lot to people. And I suppose it probably makes certain things with like editing videos easier or stuff, because I can remember the tasks I need to do and stuff. But yeah, there's also definitely, like, there's things, for instance, I don't have a photographic memory, but I know that there's things with like photographic memories where it's like, you know, you wish you could get an image out of your head. You wish you didn't remember something perfectly, but you can. There's always ups and downs to everything in life, and usually people tend to want what they don't have, which is interesting. And they don't think about the downsides and the negatives. So I think be grateful for what you got. You got your strengths for a reason, and anything that you're not strong in, you can work towards being strong in that area, you know? Beast Mode says, woman, just run away from me. Don't worry, dude, you got this. Surely there are some women out there that are like, Fire Beast Mode? My type of guy. My birthday is soon, though. Oh, nice. Happy early birthday, Pizza John. Sammy Camp says, my memory got worse and worse with age. I used to be like you, but now I can hardly remember what my boss said 5 minutes ago, so I've become a note taker. I'm trying to do that more, because I have seen that my memory's getting just a little bit worse. I'm still young. I'm in my 20s, you know? But if I'm like, it's good to start the habit now, because there's gonna be a day where even if my memory's still good for my age, it's not gonna be what it was. So yeah, I think especially physical notes, like with a pencil and paper, is really good. Okay, this is done. Let's get those mattresses, those beds. And actually, I think we'll cancel those 2 beds and we'll build 2 beds in here. I'm also in my 20s, and yet here I am absent-minded. Is this senile grandpa? I think I pronounced that senile, not senile. Yep, it happens sometimes. One thing I've realized, and it might be due to dance, I'm not quite sure, but something I gotta make sure to take care of is my knees. I think I could be at risk for having bad knees when I get older. So I've been trying to go on walks more and stuff, just keep them healthy. Because it's like, you know what, I'm good now, right? I'm still young and healthy, but you never know when things could take a turn for the worst, or, you know, you should just be able to, as much as you can, prepare for things while you're young. when it's easier, you know? But it's weird to be thinking about that. Like, I never thought about that in my teens, and now I'm like, oh gosh, now I'm actually thinking about, like, potential back pain in, like, 20 years from now. Let's do our little strawberry farm. So we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's gonna be the wall. Actually, let's make it a 6. So we'll do it like this. We'll do it like this. Strawberry. And I think we're getting low on wood. Is that why things aren't moving along? Oh my goodness. Nope, we have wood. Whew, okay. But still, we can chop. Let's chop these trees. Boom. Fire Beastman says he turns 16 in 1.5 months. Well, also early happy birthday. This guy's not doing anything. Why is that? Oh, they're just waiting for cloth, aren't they? Wait, there's cloth right there. What are you doing, Tillich? What time is it? Okay, I'll probably have to end the stream in a few minutes here, but let's get some things going along here for next time, because I do want to continue this board. Miscellaneous craft. No, wear cloth. You're not good at it, but I'll make you a tailor too. Just so we can move things along. And I really feel like I'm having a midlife crisis. That, I honestly think, can happen at any time in life. They're like, oh, like, when you're young, like, have fun, don't, like, stress about things and stuff. But life's stressful. Each stage of life has its own, like, struggles, right? So, you can get through it, though. Just do what you can. Do the best that you can. Not the best that you think others, like, want you to do. That's one thing I've learned. People will have expectations for you, but you know yourself best and what you're able to handle. And even though, yes, you should be productive in life and be, like, having goals and stuff, life can also be fun, and it should be fun. So do what's realistic. And don't compare yourself to your past self. That's another thing I've learned. Because sometimes you get to a point in life where you're not able to do as much as you were before, whether that's for health reasons or other things. Oh, that's the goblin music. There's going to be a goblin raid. But I'll finish this thought. But it's important to know what it is you're able to do now, and not what you, like, not compare yourself to, like, what you were able to do. Because then you'll just get down on yourself and be like, man, I can't do this. But, like, that's okay. You don't have to be able to do that. But just doing your best is often enough, and I think all that should be expected. You should be expected to like, walk faster than you can run, you know? Alright, where are these goblins at? We'll deal with this goblin raid, and then we'll probably have to end stream there. Because I also need to eat dinner. Where are the goblins? Aha! I mean, if my gnomes haven't found them yet... There's a honey badger too. Gosh dang. I mean, if the goblins just stay in this area, then we don't have to fight them. You know? Oh, they're gonna venture out though. Oh, will they attack the yaks? Actually, maybe we do want to just... I don't want my yaks to die. Alright, here we go. I've got lots of bandages. Okay, I'll let them go off and heal, and then we'll get these other guys. There's lots of guys sleeping. Let's wait a second until they wake up. Wise words said from Bliss. Thank you, Mulspitz. You know, just my personal life experiences. Might not apply to everybody. But if it applies to somebody, then hey, that's good. We must make sacrifices, so no. Do you know anything about Skibidi Toilet? No, and I've purposely stayed away on purpose, because I'll be honest, it seems mad weird. I don't want to know about the toilet people. I'll be completely honest. Okay, most people are awake now. We've only got 4 sleeping. Hold on just a second. Mad weird, yeah. Skibbity Riz? What on earth is that? I need to zoom my screen to see the gnomes fight. Oh, I can zoom it here. I'll zoom in when we fight the next one. Skibbity Twiff, the little I've seen, is a masterpiece of taking things and running with it. That's probably true. Alright. Attack. Boom. Here we go. Goblin spotted. There's the other goblin. Fighting begins. Please don't die, gnomes. Oh, we lost Yendo. Yenendo? Yenendo. But everyone else lived. Let's go. How many bandages do we have now? 5 out of... Okay, not too bad. She doesn't know what Skibbity Riz is. Oh no, is that a bad thing? Or is it a good thing? Maybe it's a good thing. I doubt the creator ever meant for it to go viral, but it did, and they are doing a great job doubling down. You know what? True. That's very true. What is the... I don't even know. I feel like a boomer right now. I don't even know what this... I don't even know how to explain Skibbity Riz. No, it's not bad. Because I know what Riz is. I don't know. When I see Skibbity, all I can think about is, it's the... Oh, what's that one meme? Why am I forgetting it now? I quoted a decent amount. It's the Skibbity Bop Dada. It's like the skateboarder dude. Like flies off the... It's a game or something. I don't know, my cousin would quote all the time, and so now I do too. I watched Scooby Toilet and lost brain cells. I advise you not watch it. Yeah, I haven't planned on watching it. Alright, I want to see these 2 beds made and see how we're doing with like the health of my gnomes. And then... Do you mean Mr. Scatman, the old Year Pop song? I don't know. That doesn't sound familiar, so I don't think so. But it's possible it was in the meme and I just don't know. Okay, there's 1 bed. Do any of the gnomes go for that? Yes, they do. His health is hungry. We're out of drinks. That's not good, because you have to be able to give the gnomes in the hospital drinks, because they can't go off to the well themselves. Who is it that's my... Was it... Who was my... Was it Merdugo? That was my doctor? Caretaker. We'll do medic too, and then we'll put hospital as the top priority. And we'll take Merdugo off the... Are they on the Donald squad? Yeah. We'll make this Venkit, and we'll put... Humpty Bass there. Okay. There we go. Perfect. I would like to see your reaction to it. I don't know about that one. My friend told me it was... I don't even know what that means. And I'm just fine not knowing. Firebeastman says, not gonna lie, most of my friends just say the most brain-rotting things. Yep, sometimes that happens. Sometimes memes can be brain-rotting. And yet they catch on for some reason. Alright, the next bed is being built, and it looks like no one else needs to be in the hospital, so that's good. We'll definitely need a ton more bandages again. Once that bed's built, then we'll sign off for the night. Alrighty, there we have it. This is a little taste of Gnomoria. Once we get further along, I'm really just waiting to... Now that we have the hospital, I know my gnomes can heal. Next time, we'll definitely be going down further to to get ore. I think we need to go deeper, but that means that there's going to be skeletons and zombies. So we'll probably, what we'll do is we'll build in here, we'll build our like forge and our armory setup stuff. Then we'll be able to go down here and we can make patrols that will go with the miners so that they can be protected. And we can get ore, get better armor, and then once we get to that point, we'll finally be able to start like actually building. Oh, and there's some market stalls. Oh, and we need, okay, this will allow merchants to come and trade with us. That's what it is. But yeah, we'll be able to actually build like a good base, get our farms really going and stuff. So that should be fun. Bliss, did you ever participate in a competition or tournament in a game before? And if so, did you win? The only tournament or competition I've been a part of with gaming is there was this this MCC Island tournament I was in. I recorded it, but my team wasn't PG, so I didn't end up deciding to post anything with that. And the best I did is I got 9th and to get to the other side out of 40 people. But my team was dead last, so no, we did not win. Okay, guys, Bliss will be leaving now. If you liked the stream, be sure to like it. Thank you, Molespitz. Yes, if you did like the stream, liking it helps out a lot. So I'd appreciate that. Wait, I remember I was there. Okay, yeah, I do think I remember seeing your name on the roster, Fire Beast mode. But yep, that'll be it for today. Next week, we probably will do Gnomoria again, or it's possible we'll do something like more, I don't want to say more chill, but like a game that doesn't require like progressing constantly, if that makes sense. It depends on what I feel like. Honestly, I want to play whatever I feel like playing, because then I think that's where the stream's going to be the most fun. So we'll see what we do next week. But I'm happy the gnomes haven't died. We've only had 2 deaths. That's a record for me. That's really good. But yep, that's going to be it for me. Hold on. Let's go back here. I'm showing you, I'm saving the game. Progress is saved, so we're good. And then I'll save and exit in a minute. But yep, thank you guys so much for coming along on the stream. Hopefully, our gnomes won't die next time. No more deaths. The goal is to have a huge gnome empire. So big. The biggest gnome empire. Sammercam says Persona 5 Royal stream hype /J. I'm not sure if I would stream that one. Maybe make content though. I have so many games where I'd be happy to make content off it, but I think until I get faster and like really find my groove with making the Let's Play style, that it might be it might be a while before I'm able to get to a lot of those games. Prayers in chat for the gnomes. The gnome plague. Alright, have a good night, guys. Thanks for coming to the stream. I'll see you next time. Bye!